Hey everyone, my name's Odotmaster and welcome back to Aska, where I am going to go on a trip. We are going to attempt to go to the bear den and kill another bear. Now, I'm not going to be silly, and I'm going to attempt to find some garlic. I'm hoping it's not in here. Eggs. I love that that's just eggs. Let's continue this process and grab some eggs over here. I was going to grab some garlic because I am concerned about my health. Even though we've gotten better and we have more equipment now, we're still not endgame quite yet. Okay. Let's grab the food, not eat it. Because we're going to eat that once we get there. I am going to grab, I guess, this one garlic that's here. Kind of curious where the rest of the garlic is, because I would assume that they're harvesting just as much garlic as they are eggs. I think it would be even more. Let's see. There we go. There's some garlic. Okay, I'm going to trade around the inventory. Let's go. Time to get a bear. I love the bears. Love fighting them. I want a two-handed weapon. That's my ultimate goal. Two-handed weapon, better equipment. Keep up with you. Sadly. Oh, maybe. Perfect. To get the horns is my question. No. I do like that you can kind of track the ones you've hurt for a bit. Show, like, their health bar. We do need more meat. That's another reason why I'm going after the bear. That just exploded everywhere. Still trying to get the Steam achievement for gathering mushrooms. I don't have this one, like, customized, because sometimes if you customize the game, so say I'm turning around and it's like, oh yeah, I want longer days or flatter terrain or whatever. Sometimes it doesn't give you the achievement, so I'm wondering if I did that. I think the only thing I changed was flatter terrain, if I changed it. But that's okay. Let's go. I am getting some Jotun's blood just because we do have the ability to get more villagers. I would like to get more villagers. That'll also let us grow more. My word. It will let us. Jotun's blood also will let us get more roads. Not necessarily the Jotun's blood itself, but all of the small rocks that come with it. And breaking up these large stones into small rocks. That'll definitely help. Because I would really like to get roads absolutely everywhere. They're not quite everywhere yet. I'm not going to go after every single Jotun's blood. Oh. Nope. I passed the bear den. That's why I was confused. Did it not respawn? Doesn't look like the bears respawned yet. I don't think it's that you kill it once and it goes away. But while it's gone, let's gather the Jotun's blood that's around it. I was like all prepped too. I grabbed extra food. Made sure I had full water. Man, I was all prepped for that. I might go fight something. There is the spire. The large spire is normally where I get murdered. But Ravagers are good. That's a good source of Jotun's blood. And honestly, it'd be a good combat test for me to see if I'm ready or if I need better equipment. Go to the small one first, because usually there's one Ravager there, and I'd much rather deal with one. They're just really fast. They don't stun easily. And it's not like, oh, I'm going to hit you a couple times and then back away. No, they're like, oh, you thought you were going to avoid me? No, I'm just going to smash your face in constantly. Also out of inventory space, so I don't want to gather more Jotun's blood and risk leaving it behind. I should have grabbed a cart. Not think about that because I thought it was just going for the bear. But now that we're off on an adventure. Okay, there's one Ravager here. Let's see. Hello. Hi. Yeah, and you're gonna bound, and then you're going to try to jump and slam down, and I'm going to dodge. I'll be able to hit you a couple times. Yeah, see that sucks. And that'll stun you. There we go. There we go. He's stunned. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna eat a garlic. Actually, I'm gonna eat 2 garlics. Yeah, so he's a follower revenant, I guess. Revenant elite. And you sometimes get Jotun's blood. Cool, let's go back home. That didn't hurt as much as I was expecting. I actually did okay, which surprises me. And apparently I didn't need to bring all that food. I am still gonna eat the food. I was gonna eat it before I attacked him, but I taste. So I feel like if I'm prepped, I could take on a lot more than I thought I could originally. Gather some more stone because it's right here. Might as well. I remember at the very beginning of the game, you know, 40 days ago in Aska, turning around and being like, I need stone, I need stone, I need stone, like every 30 seconds. And now it's like, oh yeah, no, I have enough stone. We're good. I am debating expanding the walls just because I feel like our village is going to get too big too fast, but also I could just wait until we need to. We don't absolutely need to quite yet. Kind of tempted to see if I could jump over the wall with this. Okay, let's look really quick. Also, you are still at the archery range. What is your level? 33. We're gonna dismiss you from the archery range, and we're actually gonna turn you into one of the watchtowers. I really wish there was a way to sort this. There is, I just have to pay attention. I'm gonna assign you to the watchtower. Now, one of our watchtowers, a nighttime and a daytime person. You're a builder, so you're working on whatever you can. I think we have this other... Yeah, so we have our 3rd cottage built, which means we can get more people, and that's actually why I went in here. We can get 2 more people, unless I turn around and do what I was gonna do anyways. And oh, there's just a long stick in here. Oh, you could... Look. What I'm thinking is if we build some more... Nope, that's nothing. Sturdy bed. Superior comfort. Oh, but we need to build a better... We need to build a longhouse. That's fine. I'm not worried about that right now. Let's get some beds in here. I know it's not the most efficient use of space, but honestly, I'm fine. Okay, so that will keep the builders busy with gathering sticks. That also should help with the amount of sticks that we have around. Let's go get another person because we have the space for it. Good. Whee. Okay, activate. Do we want somebody nocturnal resistance and running faster? Yep. That's what we're doing. Also, pack of hungry smokers. I'm not so worried about you because you are going to be stopped by the gate and everything. Okay, what I'm thinking. Let's add spikes. Because this is the way that the invasion portal is coming. So let's get some spikes. It takes a lot of sticks and a lot of the stones, but we have a ton of the stones from the mine. I'm also debating... Because we need more roads, and I was trying to figure out where we needed the roads. And I thought we needed the roads. Where is this? I know I put a... Did I? Did I know? And then I was like, wait, no, maybe I didn't. I did not put a hedge wall over here. I do want to flatten this, but I know that's not possible. You can only flatten the terrain so far. This is a road over here, which is great because it means we can put more things here. I do need to assign the next person over here to the farm. The advanced forester. How many people do I have? Manage worker. Okay, I have quite a few people that could do this. I don't think I need 4 builders. You're the only nighttime builder, so I don't want to assign you to that. You're good at wood cutting, so that would be helpful. Assign you here, and because we assigned you here, let's do... I want to do all of these with birch. I'm not worried about... Oh, actually, no. I am going to do 1 small fir and 2 large fir. What this does is it's going to allow them to grow the birch logs that we need, or the birch trees that we need, and it's going to grow a little bit of the small firs like those guys, and the big firs like those guys. So we get normal sticks, long sticks, and logs. So, that should be good. Hello? Okay. I am going to go hide the garlic back over here in the farm worker area. I'm going to deposit that because I don't need it. At this point, I don't think we need more paths yet. So I'm actually going to probably bring the cart the next time I do Jotun's Blood and grab the large rocks. That way we can make sure we have enough with all the new stuff that I'm having large rocks for. Drop off the food, which wasn't as much as I thought I'd be bringing, but that's... Oh, we are out of meat. Understood. Okay, never mind. I am, emptying my inventory more than it is right now, and we are going hunting. Yay! And I make the combat seem easy. It's not super easy in this game. Or at least I hope I make it look easy, because it's not super complicated for me. Oh no. Oh no. I came over and all I see is just... Yep, that can get put away. That doesn't need to be on the floor. I just love that it's just sitting there and you're just like, oh. Okay. I am tempted to bring the cart, but the cart just slows me down. I'd almost rather go to the wolf den and come back and then go up. We'll see. We'll see where I get to. But I am going to turn a lot of the pelt into... Oh, I do need a road here. I'm going to turn a lot of the pelt into leather scraps right now. Road plan. Like roads, I'm thinking if we take this road and we go this way with it. Here. We're going to probably have to cut this tree down, but that's okay. We can do that later. Oh yeah, we're going to have to cut all of these trees down unless it lets me. Barely. Can I get it to work? Hey, there we go. Cool. We now have this road to down here. This is just another path that we need the roads on. I like having roads everywhere. They help with everything that you do. Get some more natural water while we're out here. I am happy with where we picked for the base. Simply because the wells. It is so hard to get water if you don't have the natural well that I just like grabbed my water from. Because you would have to do rain collectors, and rain collectors take up a bunch of space. So these little natural well things are absolutely amazing. Go to the right one? No, but I'm going to A1, so it'll work. I don't think I vetted this one in a bit, 'cause that's part of the issue I was running into. Is not getting Jotun's Blood, because I don't need it right now necessarily. By the time I come back, I'm going to do 1 trip of wolves. By the time I come back, I'm hoping the next villager will be here and I can summon yet another one. Should have the space. Quite a few. Yeah, so we only have 2, but the cottages should... Once people, the builders start building their cottages should have a bunch of space. I probably need to do a thatch one too. Oh, hello, friends. Oh no, I was gonna run away, but now you're dead. One more wolf over in the behind me that I could see. The one there. More that Yep, there's 2 more. Come here. Come to me. I don't want to come to you. Yes, howl in unison. That was actually pretty cool. One of the things I want to do soon is build a kennel. Because if you build a kennel, you can trap pups. So you've got to kill all the adult wolves, and then you trap the pups. And they can become friends that fight beside you. Or protect the village, whatever instance you want. Usually it's just follow behind you or guard an area, etc., etc. And I'm not super worried about them, like, helping guard us, to be honest. Just because we're doing really good with having like the walls and the winter portal shouldn't be super bad, just because the winter portal will, we can meet them at the portal. They shouldn't come into our area, but it's always nice to just have extra things, and you can only have a certain amount of militia members, which I haven't even messed with yet, because we haven't had enough people for me to worry about assigning militia. Because usually with people that are militia, I like throwing them in the barracks and having them just do the barracks for a little bit. That way we can make sure that they are ready to attack if need be, so they're not going to, like, die. And you don't want to put the people with low health, because there are some traits that have low health. You don't want to put people with low health in the barracks, really. I mean, you can. I just would worry, because they'd die faster. And my biggest thing is I've only had like one villager die, and it was because we got too close to one of those followers, the Revenant Elites. So I'm very careful with where I put my base now. You know, each iteration of the game, you live and you learn. Well, you live at least. Your people don't always. I do like that you can now resurrect villagers. That makes me happier. That's it. Wow. Okay, and on the way back, I guess I'm getting some Jotun's blood. Look, Jotun's blood. My goal is just to get more people, because I want to automate more things so I can run around and do things like this. So it can be fun. I can run around and, you know, do the wolf fighting and do the bear fighting, and not that there's apparently a bear there anymore, but I'm going to break up one of these large stones, and then I'm actually going to try to haul the other one. No, they're homeless. Find them to heal. What are you good at? You're nocturnal, so let's do Nightwalker. You're tireless, so you don't get tired as easily. You run faster. You're better at night. You're better in the cold. And you're good at chopping. You are just really good in general. The chopping trees is like a side note. I want to assign... Do we have the barracks put down yet? Do. I want to assign the barracks. Because she would be a really good militia member. She's a nighttime person, which is generally when blood moons well, that's when blood moons happen. The invasion will happen just for, like, I think 2 or 3 days last time I did it. But she's good at nighttime. You can, with the barracks, you can set a patrol perimeter. So they'll actually go around and patrol at night, and if they see something, they'll alert. You can also, people that are good at archeries, you want to put in the watchtowers because they'll shoot down the enemy. Stuff like that. Back. Oh, I forgot the piece. Forgot the piece I was gonna grab. Oh well. I just watched these rocks spring out of nowhere. Let me... Oh, not rocks. This is hide. This is probably my person hunting that didn't like actually... Oh man, yeah. My person hunting that didn't finish harvesting something. I mean, I'll take more meat. We were out last time I checked, which is a bad thing. Not want to be out of meat ever. Probably means I should run around this area and make sure there's no other stuff on the ground. The little NPCs are really good, and they do a good job of picking stuff up, but they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure, like, I just forgot the wood, or the stone piece. Here. Curious how this is going. I don't have a ton of builders, so I know everything that I did is going to take a minute. What is wrong? Shovels for farming? Yeah, you do. You need shovels for farming. I forgot about that. Because you need to dig the holes to plant. So let's set this add task to make a shovel. Okay, so we'll make shovels at night. Inventory is full of things that need to be made into pelts. Hi, Oakley. Why are you so talkative? And we're gonna go put the storage here. Put this storage. Oh, we are full. Oh no. Oh, that's right. I was gonna turn some of that pelt into. Wait. Pelts. That'll help. A ton of leather and actually not a lot of pelts. So we do need... Why don't I turn some of this leather in? I'm just changing my mind constantly. There we go. And anything in my inventory is just going to be turned into... Stop before it hits the floor, and then I don't know where it goes. Boop, 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 boop. Oh no. Make too many flimsy gloves. Oh, why you're making flimsy gloves? Is that what I have you doing? Oh, leather scrap gloves. I wonder if people traded in their gloves, and that's why. Go drop them back where they were then. I guess that's the best. I wonder if I dropped those there. Oh, we did and just forgot. Okay, we're gonna do that and that. Let's put all of you in here. Can't put the cured bear hide in there though, unfortunately, which might become a problem. I put it in here. Okay, so which one goes where? Understood. Let's go get another person going. Drink. Heavy hitter. So we're... Bonk. I am trying to go more for militia members or people who can guard. Rather than, oh, this person's better at this person's better at this. If they're a heavy hitter, cool. I'm gonna take them. Yeah, I know you're out of meat. One sec. The arrow means they're missing something. I was correct. They were missing meat. And it's probably because I was crazy and I built 2 containers for food over here. So we could be without food for... without being able to make food for quite a bit and still be good. Okay. Let's go over here. Pause at this. Okay. We are now good on leather. We're good on food for the next little bit. Just because we need to fill this back up. Yeah, it has 55 meat. That's not as much as I'd like, but it's definitely better. How is cottage building going? I can just check from here. We got another one built. We're getting there. Out of thatch. No, they're just not building these, probably because I don't have them tabbed. So I can't see upper left. I can't see what I'm making because to me it was more important to have the wooden posts, the wooden planks and all of that and get those buildings done. So what the game has begun doing is they're like, oh, you want to be able to, you know, prioritize what your builders are building. So they're going to prioritize what I say I want them to, which in this instance is all of these upgrades to the pieces. Oh. Out of the door first, then shut it. There we go. What I'm thinking is I'm going to go to the west, get some thatch. Because then not only can I get thatch, but I can also keep an eye out for Jotun's blood, which is very important. And maybe explore some new areas. Oh, there's just meat chunks on the ground. That's perfect. Why I'm glad I'm running around. I also need to investigate once we get, because the last thing on our list is the advanced metalworker. Once we get that, we are going to be able to investigate all the things that we have, like the Draugr's axe, the Draugr's arrows, stuff like that. I'm curious what it does. I've never done this before, and I don't know if like researching it unlocks, oh yeah, you know, you can make that now, or if it's like, oh, while researching it you get pieces of metal, or like there's a million things that my brain is going, and it's probably going to be none of them, but hey. Oop, that's blood. My goal is to get a bunch more people, because if we get a bunch more people, we can have somebody, maybe I could, there we go. We can have more people doing things, so we can have more hunters, we could have more builders, we can have more militia people. I don't know where any of this went. I may have to cut it. Right there. Zoom in a whole bunch. If we could have a bunch of militia members and I wasn't worried about guarding the town. So it's like, oh no, you know, we have like 6 watchtowers and we have a blood moon invasion, which is the main reason I don't go out at night. We have a blood moon invasion. Oh no, well, we have watchtowers everywhere, so the militia's alerted and the militia's gonna go deal with it. Or we just spike all the walls and hope that they run into the walls enough times. I think that would be absolutely hilarious to just watch people just run headfirst into walls and just be like, yeah, well, there's spikes there, bud. I'm sure that can happen because last time I used spikes in walls, as long as the people ran— oh, there's so much right here. As long as the people ran into them, we definitely— the villagers definitely were just like, okay. They didn't really care. I'm debating seeing if I could pick some berries or something. I might actually just eat some like onions and garlic, which I normally wouldn't do because those heal. Like my food's getting really low and it's there's berries over here. It'll help food and water. That's better. Yeah, see, you do more damage and you regain, I believe, stamina faster when you're full on food and water. So I really do try to stay full on food and water constantly. It's easier than trying to figure out how to get your health back. Wait. Cart's up top. That's right. I've marked the cart on my thing, but I don't have to search for it. I have a feeling I'm going to come back with an entire inventory of Jotun's blood, which would be super. And the rocks. The rocks are going to be super helpful because having those rocks means, like the big rocks, means that the outer area, because we have a bunch of sticks. We still have sticks lying around. We still have people chopping, all of that. But it means that the outer wall could all be done and we could oh, hello. We could upgrade the whole thing to attack people who— oh, there's a wraith area over here. Or a white area, pardon. We could set the whole outer wall to be a protection, so instead of just the side that the invasion's on right now. Come on. Look at me. You can harvest your friend's corpse really fast. Oh, missed both times. This is a good way to get bones and Jotun's blood. Every once in a while they will drop Jotun's blood. But they're also really easy to kill, so I tend not to fight them very often. And the more you fight and the more you do things in Aska, the more skills you get. So yeah, me running around, it seems silly to run around and, you know, mine a bunch of stuff or fight a bunch of things when I could have just avoided them. But hey, I'll take any combat experience because I do not get a lot of combat experience in this game, I feel like. It just takes forever to level, which is accurate, you know. You wouldn't want to defeat 3 wolves and suddenly you're a master class swordsman. It makes more sense to take time. But it's just something I'm not used to quite yet. And I don't put Jotun's blood at the very top. If whatever you have first in a storage container, say smokers come by, they're gonna knock out the first couple items rather than worrying about my Jotun's blood getting knocked on the ground and potentially eaten. Because smokers, if it's on the ground for long enough, will just disappear your items. But I do like having not everything in my inventory. That way I can make sure I have space. Oh look, thatch. The kind of sort of reason I came here. Jotun's blood's always a good thing to get, but, you know, thatch was the real reason because we need to make more beds, and I think that's what's making the beds not go as fast. We need sticks for beds, but we have a bunch of sticks, and I don't think even with the wall— oh. Break you apart so I don't leave you behind. I don't think even with us having the even having the wall built and all those beds built, I don't think we're gonna run out of sticks. And if we are— yeah, white shipwreck. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. And if we do run out of it, okay, cool. I'll just go gather some. I haven't had to gather sticks besides when I'm running around and I'm being too lazy to actually like go back and get the sticks. Hello, game. Give. Me defeat this and then I can deal with the person. The person, hello. Have you come to party? It's a dead man's party. Lay on the floor, you're perfect. Man, I kind of want to sit here and farm combat experience. Like, look at this. And bone fragments. So many bone fragments, which are super useful for arrows right now. That's all we have with arrows. Let's put some bone away. Perfect amount of bones. Let's get some thatch. And I want to fill my inventory and this inventory as much as possible. Just because thatch is not hard to get, but it's a trip. I'd rather make less trips. Instead, I'd like to run around and do the combat things and all the new things that I haven't adventured yet. What's crazy is I've already been recording for 30 minutes. I didn't realize that, probably because of all the combat. But I am going to sit here and collect all the rest of this thatch, and I am going to call it here. So, thank you everyone for joining. All I'm going to really do is collect the thatch. I'm going to run back to the base, drop off the thatch, and kind of call it there, just because I don't... With this game, I could just highlight the super fun parts, but I really like doing Let's Plays where it's like, hey, you know, follow along with what I'm doing, or take the tips and tricks, and I don't always remember when I've recorded, not, or I've played not recording. I don't always remember what I did. And sometimes I'll do super fun things, or I'll find out something super interesting and I'll be all excited and then realize that I now have to explain it instead of showing it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather all this thatch. I'm gonna head back to the house, possibly start another person just because we have a little bit more time. I'm also trying not to outdo the crafter, just because that would stress me out. They're doing a great job keeping up so far, but we only, I think, have one person on that crafting area. So, I'm gonna call this episode here, and, oh, I was gonna, can't do that while I'm holding this. I'm gonna assign that person to a workstation. So doesn't like heavy rain, good in the cold, good as a winter huntsman. I kind of throw you in the archery ring. You're just, I need more defenses. And I don't think you're a nighttime or a daytime person, so I could just do you a night walker. Because they don't get a positive from nighttime or daytime, so I can just throw them as whatever I need. And right now I need more night walkers because I want to get more watchtowers. But yeah, so I'll call this episode here. Thanks everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed. We tried to do a little bit more of an action-packed one, but as with Aska, it ended up with me just carrying around stuff and getting more Jotun's blood. I have a treasure trove of Jotun's blood now. With this, between this and the thatch, we should be able to get at least 4 more people comfortably, which would bring us up to 30 villagers, and I'm hoping most of those would be to protect. So I'm gonna call this episode here, and thanks everyone for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!